I think we all seen this type of bases, and on today's video I'm actually going to showcase how to take them down with the SUI LALO. So without any further ado, let's dive in. Okay, we are here on the first base and we have this one. Now I have 4 different style of this base for you today, so we're gonna see how I take down every single one of them. And guys, this is why I have a log launcher in all of the armies I use in Legends League, just because you never know when you're gonna find one of these bases, man. And honestly right now it's a lot. So let's go ahead and take down this area on the top of this base, because it does have 2 of the air heroes, and with that being said, you can easily use a poison spell on everything, including the clan castle troops. So that's why this value is amazing. But notice, I'm not dropping the log launcher just yet, because there is a lot of defenses and there is a lot of damage yet to be taken down. I'm gonna go with a free spell, and usually I use that queen frozen arrow, but I've noticed that the healer puppet is giving me more values in most of the scenarios. So now we're going in with the late log launcher. And guys, you might be thinking, are we going to SUI this town hall? Well, technically no, that is not what I was looking for. The log launcher in all of these attacks are to activate the invisibilities, and now we're gonna go ahead with a mini Lalo with the Ice Hound and the clone spell with a haste. Get this area ASAP. Now we're gonna go ahead with the main pack of our Lalo from the right side, and this pack is key because they are the ones to take down the town hall. Your champion doesn't matter on this attack, your loons on the lower side doesn't matter. These are all your pack. So we're flying basically behind sweepers, but unfortunately a few of my loons went in front, so we're gonna go ahead with the rage. Now we're gonna go ahead with the warden ability the moment the scatter shot was hitting us. And look at this, man, we're gonna have a mini Lalo on the left hand side just for that air targeting defenses, because it's important to take them down, not just cannons and mortars when you are low on loons. So simple as that. We have a lot of loons to absolutely crush this base, and the main key thing is to keep calm when you see one of these bases, because I think after today's video, if you are using a SUI LALO army, it's just gonna be so much fun to hit these bases. It just gives you that extra adrenaline and it's amazing. But let's move on to our next base and see what is the difference there. Okay, next up we have this double invisibility, which is quite interesting too, and the method I'm taking down this base is actually more interesting than the base itself. But trust me, we have more of those double invis core ones. Okay, I just wanted to bring every style that I see and have this type of wall placement, like pathing areas and all this type. So on this one, this Inferno Tower is usually actually single, so you can use the Skelly spell on it and do the King Sui on the Town Hall. Okay, but with the multi, the Skelly spell will be kind of useless in this attack, but we're gonna go ahead and funnel the King in, and look at that wall break. Now it's where I'm gonna go ahead with that Headhunter and the freeze to just make sure I damage the enemy king. One archer to kill the Skelly so my king is more free. And what I do on this base, guys, is actually I use a flame flinger, but I use it just to activate the invisibility towers. But look at my queen is now getting dropped. This is the timing. The flame flinger on the left, I'm gonna drop it right there because I know there is no Teslas. I already hit this base before. Look at the town hall compartment, no defenses, easy king takedown, and look at this double Skelly I'm gonna drop for the queen, and that's invisibility going off. It's gonna give amazing timing for now my flame flinger yetis and also my queen ability to take down that area completely without moving away. And now we're gonna go ahead with the Lalo, but notice we still got one more invisibility to kind of take care of. Now this haste is for my hound to move to the air defense quickly. The other haste is to activate the invis. Now we wait a bit, but we do drop these loons, and these are late loons with that hound. And look, I'm raging above that area because the moment the air defense went down, we went with that takedown, and now with the clone, haste, freeze, you just got way many spells to take down only 2 compartments of the space, which one of the compartments goes down to a warden ability. So you can already see how we use the spells. If you need to use free spells or like skelly spells with your SUI to make sure they get more value, go for it, because you won't need it with this type of Lalo. It's amazing how many loons we still got, you know, Warden, RC and the Queen. Hopefully I was able to explain everything as everything is moving too fast, but we're gonna go ahead to another double invis core, and that one is gonna be a bit more interesting too because it's a different version of it. Okay, next up, look at this one. It's another version, of course, but as I said, I'm feeling generous, man. I want to bring every version for you, and the next attack is actually going to be even more interesting than this one because I'm going to do it with you. I'm going to do it on my own layout, and it's a version of it that you've probably seen, and the SUI is going to be different. But let's focus on this one. Now, we have the multi-inferno and the scatter shot, two of the defenses that are really like tough to get through with Lalo. So if you can take them out, go for it, especially if in the way of taking them out you're gonna take out an enemy hero which is targeting the air, either Queen or RC. Well, look, gonna divide my heroes into 2 different compartments, let them take down whatever they can, and now this is gonna be a late log launcher drop with this Queen. I didn't want the Queen to get the Town Hall, don't get me wrong. Again, these log launchers are to hit the Town Hall, so double invisibility gets activated. Now the Queen comes to the lower side and the King goes to the top side, but still we're gonna manage to take the compartments down. And look at this, we're gonna go with a skelly spell and a mini funnel Lalo. Simple as that. I'm not gonna say even more about that one because this Lalo is just amazing how it works. You have like, you can use the Ice Hound if the damage is too much, but the Hound usually works. And look at this, these are my main group of loons with the Warden, and that Ice Hound is important because it's diving through the core, finding if there's tornadoes, if there are traps, and I'm gonna freeze the invisibility on the left side because we didn't get it activated. Not always your attack's gonna go perfect. The log launcher didn't make it, so it's fine. We went with a freeze to that area which we couldn't have reached. Now the Lalo on the left, we can see how many spells we got. Queen still alive with the healers. We got loons to surround the back end, and it's just amazing how it works with the champion ability, which is the Hog Puppet and the haste vial. You can literally demolish an entire side of one of these bases, and it's amazing how this works, man. I'm honestly like just looking forward to keep hitting these bases after all these methods that I found that can be done on all the style of these ones. But let's see how I take it down in action on my own layout, where I actually tried my best to trap Lalo, but this SUI gonna be different and I think you will like it. Okay, look at this one on my own base. Now we're gonna go ahead with again another log launcher, but this time I'm gonna do a different SUI. We're gonna go ahead with the Queen on this side, and we have the ricochet cannon. Not a very, you know, good defense for Lalo, honestly, it doesn't matter, but I'm going with the hero kill. But look at this, we're gonna go ahead with the champion on the funnel, because guess what, I'm actually taking down both parts of this base to give that nice funnel for the King to dive in the core. This is something I didn't bring in this video yet, and I wanted to really show it myself because I love this method. It works amazing and there is literally no way to bait it unless you're diving into triple multi-inferno bases, which, you know, you can't really use skelly spell and your royal champion. But look at this, man. Open the wall, perfect timing, King's gonna go in, you can rage early for the Yetis, you can clone the Yetis itself, you can do a lot when the King is in the core with those Yetis. But guess what, the Town Hall walls didn't get open, but it doesn't matter, your King can damage it from the other side of the wall, simple as that. And now you can start with your Lalo when you're sure the Town Hall is down, and let's make this Lalo fast, why not? We're gonna Lalo the top side, then we're gonna Lalo the lower side, now we're gonna Lalo even lower with the freeze, clone and the haste, and we're gonna Lalo the other multi-inferno with a freeze and another haste. You can already see the amount of spells you have, and this is just the beauty of SUI Lalo and why I love SUI Lalo more than Zap Lalo myself, because I like to play with my spells and play with the loons when we have a lot of them, and especially the Ice Hound. Hopefully we'll get a buff in future, but still you can see crushing this base, no warden ability needed, no spells of haste or poison needed, and we crushed it. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Make sure you check out my other SUI LALO guides and videos on the channel. Hopefully I'll see you on the next video. Take care and peace.